Our spirit is infinite, it knows all. It's already been everything, right? Our soul is the part of us that is fragmented from all of the lifetimes. It's our multidimensional self. And our body is what holds our soul. So this is what keeps us in this reality, this stream. When our soul is intact and our body is whole, only then can we begin what is called embodiment. And that's spirit coming into form. Heaven in form. Embody. The idea of Void Space Technologies products is to help that process of embodiment. So we look at it from a total perspective. If you have a container of space stable, then you can start to mend your soul back together. And so what happens is the body now has more room for the soul's integration to occur, and now it's more stable. And that's why we move into the higher games at that point. That's when we start to move to time. Well, time itself is the translator of time is the soul, right? Because the soul is the multidimensional aspect of the self. So when we are working with matter, we're working with the body itself. We're working with its main resources. When we're working with space, we're starting to begin this journey of the body and the soul working together. But when we work on time, now we're working specifically with the fragmented aspects of ourselves. And that's one of the reasons why the next stage of M states exists. But why we always recommend that people start with phase 1 and phase 2 first. Now, that being said, I know this is going to come out as a question, so I'm just going to go ahead and answer it. There's no danger in working with whatever M state you feel called to work with whenever you feel called to work with it. For those of you that know me in person, you know that cloud is one of my favorite ones. I make the awesome drink of amazingness everywhere I go, any chance I can, because I know that that resource is so important. But that drink meets all three resources, because you have the element, right, which is your electrolyte system, your ability to process. Then you have the bioplasm, which is your cellular system, your ability to process. And then you have the cloud, which is the palladium, which is your multidimensional resource. So it meets the body at every level, and it meets the soul, and it meets the spirit, and it brings this perfect unity for about 45 minutes, which we've actually measured with your DNA conductivity. So that opportunity to bring your full body on board with your spirit, with your soul, and begin that integration, even if only for 45 minutes, creates a lasting imprint within yourself of what's possible.